Hey everybody, Drew here from Pella Cars. Super excited to bring you guys this beautiful 2006 Toyota Prius. It's got 233,292 miles on it, and it's fresh up from Maryland, so it's extremely clean underneath. It's been very well taken care of, right down to recently brand new Goodyear tires on it and a fresh Toyota dealership oil change, which is a really good indication that whoever had it cared for it, as they put very expensive tires on it and went to the dealer for an oil change, which is awesome. So it, of course, being that it's as old as it is and with the miles, it does have some cosmetic stuff going on. So that's the purpose of this video, and also to take you guys for a ride. First and foremost, it's hard to tell, but this corner of the bumper here, they must have scratched it or done something, because I could see from where I'm standing, you might not be able to, that's touch-up paint that's on the front corner of that bumper. So nothing dramatic. There's no damage to the plastic or anything. It looks like maybe they just scraped it on something and then touched it up. The hood has, of course, a couple stone chips, and it has this. Now that's important to know. That's not rust. These hoods on Prius, the hood in the trunk is aluminum, so it can't rust, and you can, bring it down to bare metal and leave it outside, near salt and all that. It'll never rust, but it will do this. This is when the aluminum oxidizes a little bit and lifts the paint. But again, being aluminum, it can't rust like, the fender or the door or something like that. It's got some scratches here on the bumper. The wheels are in great shape. Again, it's from the south, and again, these tires are just about brand new. They still have the little fuzz things on it, which is awesome. A little dent there, scrape on the mirror here, which actually I might be able to get that off. Some dings on the door. There was a substantial ding here and here. You can see it's been partially popped out. A couple scuffs on the back bumper. This is more of that. See, this is actually a better way to show you guys. So that's the aluminum underneath, and that'll never rust. Again, it's just it's oxidized aluminum where the paint scratched, so that shouldn't get any worse. It takes a long time to do it anyway. A little scratch on the bumper there, and some sticker glue that I forgot to get off. Hopefully I can get that off. Let's assume not, just in case. Scratch right there. And this side's pretty clean, not much to report, just a couple small scratches on the doors. And show you guys under the hood and in the trunk. Again, extremely well cared for. Expensive tires and a fresh Toyota oil change says a lot about a vehicle. So it's got all its correct fluids, and everything is up to date maintenance-wise. It has a crack in the windshield, and we're gonna have a new one put in it here in a couple days. It looks like something bumped the rearview mirror and cracked the windshield behind it. Crack on this hubcap. So these are aluminum wheels. If you know Prius, these are optional. They help with aerodynamics, but it's actually an aluminum wheel. So just the outer ring is a hubcap, and there's a crack on this. Might have it extra, but just in case I don't, I wanted to point that out to you. So as promised, underneath is incredible. So that's, as you see, nothing but just a light dusting of surface rust under there. That's literally cleaner than a Rochester 2020 or 2021, probably even better than that. That thing right there, that box-shaped thing that comes down, it's for a jack, it's a jack point. On a Rochester Prius that's even a year or two old, that would have rust on it. Extremely clean underneath, because again, it's from Maryland. Open up the back. It came with the steering wheel cover, which is included with it if you want it, because there's a little nick on the leather steering wheel. Back floor mats are in pretty good shape here. That one's perfect. This one's got a couple stains. So these are aftermarket floor mats, but they're specific to the Prius. So they fit perfectly, and they're designed to come up a little bit higher on the edges, which is nice. The leather in the back is in pretty good shape. Little stain in the corner there that won't come off. But other than that, in great shape. Carpets in the back are in great shape. Even the headliner in the car is really clean, with one small scuff there. The driver's seat definitely shows that it's got 232,000 miles on it, or 233,000 miles on it. This seam is split. There's a little tear right here, and just some discoloration. Now, this is not like the newer Priuses that have vegan leather. This is actually cowhide. Just FYI. The little nick in the door skin here, little crack here. Certainly nothing to be worried about in a car this age, but just like to point everything out so there's no surprises. That's the slit in the leather steering wheel. Again, also cowhide, not vegan leather like the newer Priuses. And it is missing the knob for tuning. That I'm going to try to replace, but if I can't, just be aware it does work from the steering wheel. And currently this button doesn't work. There's like a $15 part that needs to be changed that'll likely correct that, but just in case it doesn't, I just wanted you guys to know this doesn't work, but it's fully functional up here. It does have navigation, which, being as old as it is archaic and pretty much useless unless you could get a new map for it, unfortunately. Some discoloration here. Passenger seat's in great shape. To take you guys out on the road. So again, it literally, you know, at the risk of sounding cliche, it drives like a new car. Very smooth, very straight. Personally, I've put about maybe 250 miles on it. It drives beautifully. I'll get it up to highway speeds here. As you see, nice and quiet, smooth acceleration. Contrary to what some people think, it's not by any means slow. It's not fast either. You know, there's my hands off the wheel, accelerating highway speeds. Go ahead and hit the brakes kind of hard. As you see there, no shaking, no pulsating, nothing. It literally, we've had, I think 65,000 miles or so is the lowest mileage second generation Prius that we've had, and this one drives just as good as that one. It's amazing how well it's you know, been cared for. These typically run for a very, very, very long time when maintained. It's not uncommon to see them with 800,000-900,000 miles on them if you look at the Prius groups online. So anyways, hopefully this video is helpful. If you've seen enough and want to purchase it, you're more than welcome to reach out and do so, or of course we'd love to meet you in person for a test drive. You can reach out through the website at www.pellacars.com, or just call me, Drew, directly at 585-771-0111. And if you want to be notified when we add more vehicles to our inventory, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications, because we only use it for video test drives and walk around. So thanks for your time and have a great day.